Hey, my name's Rafael, and you're watching Rock and Roll Garage. Well, if you're like me, a big rock and roll fan and also a horror movie fan, you probably heard of or watched a cult classic called American Psycho, released in 2000. Now, that movie was directed by Mary Harron, and he had on the as the main character called Patrick Bateman, uh, the incredible actor Christian Bale. Now, that movie isn't only great for the plot; it's inspired by a book, but the casting was great. The direction, the photography, everything. It's a really good movie. It could be easily some bad slasher movie, but it became really a cult classic and pretty good. And obviously, because of the famous lines in the movie, and of course, some of the most famous moments from the movie are the dialogues between Bateman and his victims, where he presents them some tracks he likes, like Huey Lewis in the News, and obviously Phil Collins. And there's a scene where he plays the track Susudio by Phil Collins, and he says, "This is Susudio, a great song, a personal favorite." But of course, we're doing this video to tell you what was Phil Collins' opinion on that. Obviously, he gave the permission to the movie, and if you don't want to watch the video, you can. Just wanted to remind you that you can go to the description and visit the article we wrote about this, and you can read everything, see that scene and everything else. But what was Phil Collins' opinion on the use of his music in the movie? Well, it's a dubious thing, I'm gonna tell you, because he said he liked, but his daughter didn't say that, said the opposite, and I'm gonna tell you why. In an interview with Stereo Gum in 2016, he was asked by Action Bronson if he agreed with what the character Patrick Bateman, portrayed by Christian Bale, said in the movie, if he agreed with what the character says about Genesis and about his solo career and the use of his music. And he said, I don't know, we were all sent a book at the time, and I kind of thought that's just what we need, another serial killer movie. But I didn't read the book. I was living in Switzerland, and someone said to me, "Have you seen American Psycho? You've got to see it, because they do lots of things with your music." So I watched, and I kind of enjoyed the movie. I have to watch again to see if I was offended or not. Well, so he said he enjoyed it, and as you can see in our article, he also said that during a web chat conducted by The Guardian in 2016, he praised the movie. He said he was flattered, and he's easily flattered. He went to see the musical they did about the movie later, he said, and he said, quote, "First of all, I was surprised they made one. It was okay, if I was honest. If my music is being held as representative of an era, then there's more than I thought it would happen to me when I was 13 or 14. I thought the music American Psycho was quite funny. I don't know if it was meant to be, but I don't think I don't think him being a psychopath and liking my music is linked. My music was just omnipresent in that era." Now of course, he praised the movie twice in those interviews, but his daughter, who now is a famous actress, she has been featured in many Netflix shows and many movies now. She's called Lily Collins. There's even people who say who know her, know Phil Collins because of her nowadays. I had a friend at work a few years ago that I said something about Phil Collins, and she said, "Oh, he is Lily Collins' dad, right?" You know. And anyway, she gave an interview to Rolling Stone in 2016, and she reviewed that. No, I'm sorry. It was Christian Bale who gave an interview to Rolling Stone in 2016, and he told the story that he was in Italy to be part of a show, and on the same episode of that show, which was going to interview him, Phil Collins was also there. And then this is according to Christian Bale. He told this to Rolling Stone. Okay, and you can see you can read this interview going to our article. You got the link for this interview there. He said that his agent at the time asked him, "Oh, you want to meet Phil Collins? I can try to arrange a meeting between you two before the show," because both of them were there to be on the show. And he came back after a while, and he said, "Oh, it's not gonna happen." He said, "Why and why?" And he said, "Well, Phil Collins don't want to meet you." And then he thought it was something, weird, and obviously. And then he said that he met Lily Collins sometime later at a party, and she told him, "This is what this is the quote. This is what Christian Bale said. He said, "Then I ran into his daughter Lily at a party about a year or two ago. She had told me how she loved American Psycho, and her dad had got upset about the Genesis Phil Collins stuff in it, but he's actually a very cool guy. And I told her that her dad didn't want to meet me, and she just laughed it off." So we're really not sure about what is Phil Collins' opinion on American Psycho, but as you can see, he might be flattered, but he might also be a little upset about it. Well, this is a little interesting story about Phil Collins and that great movie. If you haven't watched it, take a look at it. It's a great movie. And if you're a horror movie fan or fans of thrillers, and that's it. I hope you liked the video. Please leave your comment. Tell me if you like the movie, if you like Phil Collins' solo career, if you like Genesis, Phil Collins' era on vocals. And that's it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and obviously visit rockandrollgarage.com. See you later.